Hi, I'm Dr. Gold, your history instructor for History 102. This video provides an introduction to the course and to our websites. I've been teaching at El Camino College for about 10 years, and I've been teaching online for 5 of those years. I'd like to welcome you to the class, and I hope you enjoy learning about U.S. history and that you have a very productive semester. I am here to help you along the way, so please email me or stop by my chat office hours on the eTudes website or by my face-to-face office hours. The times are listed in the syllabus. This is the syllabus for our course website. It has been emailed to you, and it is also posted on our Canvas and eTudes websites. The syllabus lists the books that are required for the course, and there is the textbook America, the Essential Learning Edition Volume 2, and a book of primary documents about Jackie Robinson. The syllabus lists the ISBN number, which is a specific number that is used to identify books. And if you want to make sure you have the right edition and you're getting the right book, make sure that the ISBN numbers match. So the ISBN numbers are located inside the book where the publishing information is. Also, make sure to get the textbook with access to Inquisitive. It'll come with a code to Inquisitive. If you would like to access the ebook, you can do that through the Inquisitive website, and that is explained in the syllabus on page 5. So on the first page of the syllabus is a place for you to record all of your logins and passwords. In past semesters, students have had trouble because they can't remember the password or which email they used for a site or their login ID. So I would like you to print out the syllabus and on the first page record your ECC email address and your logins and passwords for the various websites we'll be using. And please use your ECC email address just to keep it consistent. The grade distribution for the course is described here. You will be completing a weekly activity on the Inquisitive website, which is a game formatted website that asks questions about each of the chapters. So you will be completing one activity for each chapter, and that's 15% of your grade or 150 points. Each week you will also be completing a test that includes short essays, and those are each worth 3% for a total of 45%. This is where the largest portion of your grade comes from. Each week you will also participate in a group discussion, and that is worth 1% each week or 15% overall. And then finally, you will also be writing a short 5-page paper. The thesis outline for that is worth 5%, and the essay itself is worth 20%. There's also the option to complete extra credit assignments. There are 3 extra credit assignments that are each worth up to 2% of your course grade each. On the next page, I would like you to carefully read through the various policies for the course. These are all quite important, so make sure to take the time to read those. And on this page, it describes in more detail the activities. Again, please read this carefully. And here we have a description of the course technology and how to log into the various websites. It does take a little while to figure out the different websites that you're using. Just be patient, and you can email me with questions, or you can use tech support, or give things a couple of chances. Give yourself a chance to figure things out. So there's information about logging onto eTudes. Again, please record your logins and your passwords on the first page of the syllabus. And also, the syllabus talks about being prepared for a problem. It's really common for students to have technical difficulties in online courses. Sometimes they have to do with the website, but more often they have to do with students' computers or their internet connection. So start your work early in the week. and don't wait till the last day, till Sunday when the work is due. Start your work early in the week so you can deal with any problems and so that you have plenty of time to answer all the questions. So think about your computer like your car in a face-to-face class. If you use your car to get to class, if your car breaks down, that's not an excuse not to go to class. You have to find another way to get there, the bus or a friend or walking. Now, your computer is like your car. In an online course. If your computer can't get you to the sites and you can't use that computer to do the work in the class, you'll need to find another computer that will work for you. And that may mean going to campus to do your work in a computer lab. So if you have any questions, there's lots of places to go. You can use the student coffee shop discussion board in Canvas and ask other students questions, and I'll stop by there every now and again to answer questions too. You can email me, give me about 45 hours just to be safe to respond to your emails. I will try to get back to you before that. On the weekends, sometimes I'm out of town or doing things with my kids, so I may not be able to answer emails on the weekends, although sometimes I will. So work is due on Sunday, so if you start early in the week and you have a question, you'll be sure to get it answered. But if you don't start your work till Saturday, there's a chance I won't be able to answer your questions. You can also visit me in the chat room, and I strongly encourage you to come stop by if you have any questions or just want to chat about history, and that's in the eTudes website. All right, and then the syllabus also lists the work that will be due each week. And as you will see, that is also listed in our website on Canvas. And finally, you'll notice the assignments for each week. You will generally be reading a chapter from the textbook. Sometimes you'll be watching a movie or a documentary video, but generally you'll be watching an instructor's video, a video by me. And then you'll also be doing your chapter inquisitive, and you'll be taking the weekly test and participating in a discussion. The assignments related to the paper are due towards the end of the semester, and you'll be reading the Jackie Robinson book in the second half of the semester. This is the eTudes website for our course. So when you enter eTudes, the address is in the syllabus. It's just myetudes.org, and the syllabus explains your user ID and password, and you will log in using those, and also go ahead and record them on the first page of your syllabus so you don't forget them. So when you enter into eTudes, it won't go right to our class. You may have a string of other classes, or if you've attended ECC for a while, you might have a list down here as well. So you need to find our class, which is ECC History 102, CG, my initials, Christina Gold, Spring 2016. Our eTudes site is the place where you will enter into our course. It is used by the campus to determine your attendance in the course, so please make sure to always enter your work here. So although you won't be doing a lot of your work here, you'll be entering here. So in the eTudes site, you'll have some announcements. If you are looking for a copy of the syllabus, it is posted here. You will complete your extra credit projects here, and the grades for those extra credit projects will also be maintained here. And if you are interested in online tutoring, you can go into, you can go into the online tutoring page as well, and we'll get that up and running. So here's our Canvas link. So Canvas, use that link to get to Canvas, and this is where we will be completing the bulk of our work. Now, it has entered me right into my page. However, when you go to Canvas, it's going to ask you to create a login and user ID, and the information for how to do that is in the syllabus. So your menu down here will give you access to various components of the course. You might want to, if you'd like, you might want to go into your account to update your profile to add a photo of yourself here, or bios or links or whatever else you like. And also, you can look at the calendar here as well. Our assignments and work will be calendared here. You can see each week, and then as I post the work, it'll pop up. Work is due on Sunday evenings. So every week, you'll have a couple assignments due on Sunday evening. The only exception to that is the final week of class when there is makeup work, and that is due on Friday because it's the last day of the semester. So here you can find our course. If you've used Canvas before, you might have some other classes here, but you will need to enter our course using an ID number, and again, those instructions are in the syllabus. So here's our course, History 102, Spring 2016. And your menu will look a little different than mine, but the home page will basically look the same. And each week, the modules will actually be listed here on the home page of the websites. And there will be links to the things you need to do, and it shows you how many points they are worth. You can also reach those assignments using links on the left, so you can reach the tests and the assignments link here, or you can reach the discussions here. So the orientation test you need to complete this week, and it might take a little longer than you think, so be sure to get started on that right away. And then you also need to participate in the week 1 discussion. For the discussions, you will be added into a discussion group, and we have 10 different groups here depending on your last name, the first letter in your last name. And in your discussion groups, the first time you post, you won't be able to see everybody else's answers to the question. So once you answer the question and post it, then all of the other discussion and answers will appear. So go ahead and just jump on in there and start posting. And please make sure you've been added into a group before you do your first post. Some students just reply right away and then they're not actually in their group and they have to repost. So wait until you're added into a group until you post. All right, well, that's it for our orientation video. There will be further information coming next week about the Inquisitive website, and we will not be using it this week. We'll start with that next week. So welcome to the class, and please email me or get in touch with me during office hours if you have any questions.